Hi folks, thanks for tuning in. It is arts and crafts time here on the channel. We're going to go ahead and cover this headliner. That way we can move on with the interior install. This headliner is from Classic Industries. I don't know if anybody else makes one of these. It's a real nice piece. It's a few $100s, not cheap. It's textured. You can install it like this. You can paint it. You can cover it. I'm going to cover it because I think it's going to fit better, it's going to look nice, and it's going to help with some sound deadening. When you get it, it's actually rolled into a big tube, and it comes in a big box like so. So anyways, let's throw this up on the table and get going. So I took a trip to my local arts and crafts store and picked up 2 yards of this black vinyl. Not too heavy, not too thin. It's got a white felt backing on it. I'm into this for about 40 bucks. That's it, with a coupon. And I'm gonna be using this Permatex headliner adhesive, which after doing some research, this is some of the best stuff out there. This was about 20 bucks. And I raided my wife's kitchen and grabbed this roller thing in case I need this to get the air pockets out. Careful, don't press down too hard on that fold. You could leave a crease mark like I did. It's very hard to get out. I centered the fabric up, laid it across there, made sure I was even all the way around. Then I folded that back. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay a strip of glue along this edge, let it sit 5 minutes, let it tack up. And then I'll fold this back over, roll it, let that sit 5-10 minutes. That way it tacks up and the fabric isn't going to move on me as I work to completion. Hindsight being 20/20, guys, I think if I could do this again, I would apply the glue in smaller sections and work the material in as I went. That glue is seriously strong, and once you put the material in it, it needs to stay there. If you pull it up and reapply, you get wrinkles, and I got wrinkles. Okay, here we are, all done. Doesn't look too bad for a first timer. Could have been better, I think. Like I said, next time I would apply the glue in smaller sections, work the material in. That way you can stretch and pull as you go and work the wrinkles out as you go. Believe it or not, when I installed it in the car, some of those wrinkles did come out and it looks pretty good. Just a heads up, guys. Okay, before the headliner goes in, the dome lamp wiring had to be installed. Took the bezel off, just have the terminals hanging out here. Here's 2 mounting holes for the bezel. There's an original retainer that holds the wires to the roof. There's another one over here. Then it travels down the C-pillar and out the bottom. And that connector hooks up in the trunk area, and we'll get to that later. Next will be those seat belts. Don't forget about those. The bezels that go around those help hold the headliner up. And also with that headliner, they gave you some Velcro that you can put on here in a couple spots to help hold it up. Yeah, the plus side to not having a windshield in, right through there. Anyways, if the windshield was in there, this guy's so pliable, I think I could fold it in half or close to it and slide it in the driver's or passenger's door, maybe without the seat, and put it in that way. All right, guys, let me give you the lowdown. Not easy when you're doing it by yourself. Get a helper. Anyways, at the back here, there's like a little angle bracket that will hold the headliner up for you in the back. So I did that. And then coming forward, I had a clamp on here, just on the edge of the windshield and the headliner. And then I came back and I installed these seat belt bezels on either side. When I came in, and then I did my dome lamp. 2 screws, pulled the wiring through, that's holding that. So now, this front edge is just flopping around. I'm gonna get some A-pillars in this guy, and I'll check back. We're gonna put this piece in. This is where your B-pillar goes. Headliner's up here. And if you look inside here, there's a metal clip there. You come down, there's one missing. I only know that because I happen to be looking through my Classic Industries book and they sell these little clips. It's supposed to help hold the headliner up, I guess. Well, I went through my coffee can of junk and guess what? I found one. I have to go back and double check the passenger side, but I'm glad I had this catalog. If it's good for anything, it's for reference. What do you miss and what do you need? You know, where does it go? So I guess basically what those little clips do is they just grab onto the sheet metal pinch weld here and here and help hold this guy up. All right, jump ahead a little bit. Got the sun visors in. There's a metal piece that goes here. That's in. A-pillars are in. This piece that runs along here in. C-pillar. Metal piece there. Same on the other side. That's all done over there. Guys, just a tip, and it doesn't cost a lot. eBay, half price books, you name it. You can come across these service manuals. This one here is a body manual. This one here is a service manual. This is an assembly manual. I got this on eBay for like 20 bucks. Check this out. 1975 Nova front end sheet metal. This will show you every nut, bolt, screw. There's a description down here. Even with the screws, it tells you what they are. very handy. This is going to come in good when we do the final assembly on the front of Frank. But for right now, I'm doing the seat back for the back seat and these rear seat belts. I come over here, I got this Fisher Body service manual. Just open up to, I got a little bookmark here. Bolt styles, torque specs, seat belt, how they're installed. And this manual covers basically all the Chevrolets in 1978, so you got to look for your style. We're an X body. Ton of stuff in here, guys. Totally worth buying. If you see one, grab it. All right, the story so far: door panel, B pillar, C pillar, trim across the back of the window up there. This C pillar's in. Top of this door panel's in. Got to finish this stuff. The seat back's in. So don't rush like I did and throw that in, because man, I can't wait to see what that looks like. Just wait. You're going to need to run a tap through your seat belt bolt holes, because if you're anything like me, you probably had a bunch of paint in there screwing things up. And I tell you what, putting these seat belts in with the seat back in there, yeah, that's a lesson in patience. So just leave that out, put your seat belts in, then put that in. Anyways, let's get to yeah, check out those seat belts. They look blue. Sun fade. That sucks. Let's put that together. So lining up some of these screws through the plastic and into the metal can be a chore, because you can't see squat, so you're in there rooting around, might scratch something. What I like to do is just take a pick, go through the plastic, hit the sheet metal, and just root around till you find the hole. There you are. So I know now what angle the screw has to be at to hit the hole. Keep your dirty jokes to yourself. It's a little thing sometimes that are so satisfying. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We're going to call this part 1 of interior install. On the next episode, I'm going to put the dashboard together, and then once that's together, we'll put the carpet and the seats in, and we'll move on to that windshield install, which, like I said, I've never done before, but let's see how that goes. We're getting there. Thanks for watching, guys. Do me a favor, like, subscribe. I'll see you later. Have a good one.